Welcome, everybody out there, to the 2024 brand new edition of Sis and Big Pops Culture,
Woo!
episode 80. As always, I am Big Pops Todd Turner, also known as Mosaic Fan Art. With me is the one, the only.
Hi, sweet friends. This is Hannah Jo, aka Sis, and together we are an adult daughter and father duo. We dive into all things geek, nerd, and fandom. Every episode is family friendly.
Hey, I love when the like subtitles or the closed caption or whatever, and when you say Hannah Jo, it spells it Joe.
Does it?
Yeah, isn't that funny?
Mine said that the video is ended. Does it say that on yours too?
No, we're still going. What do you mean?
Never mind.
Hannah is recording on a brand new computer.
I am.
So
It was a Christmas present from my dear sweet man.
If you all have been with us from the beginning, you would know that our first episode we did, we had to redo.
I'm like, I hope everything's right.
It's episode 1A and episode 1B.
1B.
Anyway,
our jokes were better in 1B, Dad.
Were they better in 1B?
They weren't, but we didn't know what the acoustics would be like, and so we recorded it upstairs in the attic, and we were both sweaty because it was in the middle of like
120 degrees up there.
Oh, it was so bad.
And I kept hitting the table. You kept going,
stop it. Yeah.
Stop touching the table.
Don't.
Well, Hannah, tell everybody what we do here.
Hi, friends. We are going to chat about a couple different things today. We're going to start with some nerd news for us. That's stuff that we think is fun, that we think you might think is fun, or stuff that we think the other person will think is fun.
Yeah.
We're going to chat about what we've been binging, whether that's stuff that we've been reading, that we've been listening to, that we've been watching. Pops is going to share with a pull list. Dad, pull list?
Yes, sort of.
Yes, sort of a pull list.
It's a 2023 end of the year top books. Yep.
Yay. And we are going to do a review of two movies. We're going to review Wonka, which is new in theaters, and Family Plan, which is new on Apple TV Plus.
Yep. That's right. So let's get into it because we got a lot to do. Let's start out with the breaking nerd news to us. Hannah, what do you got on your nerd news? What do we need to tell the peeps?
Okay. You know Netflix's triumph that was One Piece, the live action.
Yes.
Okay, Netflix has received the go-ahead to do an anime.
Why?
Called The One Piece.
That doesn't make sense.
That is also One Piece.
That doesn't make sense.
An anime.
Because there already exists a One Piece anime.
It's going to use like more up-to-date like video.
I got it. But I mean, if you've seen the One Piece anime, have you seen it?
I've watched parts of it. I said dad in that tone of voice and I made a facial expression. This is a auditory medium. But they just are going to make some money off of it.
Listen, I don't know. I like the anime that's already out there. I thought understand.
That was so silly. It's called The One Piece, and it's going to provide extra information and is going to like use state of the art like animation. They also are redoing another anime.
What one now?
Monsters 103 something dragon bad word.
I have no clue what that is. So
Monsters 103. I can't read my handwriting. Let me Google it.
It doesn't faze me because I don't watch a lot of anime. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who love anime.
Monsters 103 Mercy's Dragon Blankation.
Gotcha. No, doesn't bother me.
Sick. Okay. I just thought that was hysterical and that you should know about it.
I'm glad you told me. I did not That's crazy. Did you know that the Aliens movies, the Alien
Yes, I've seen
has made a
Aliens.
children's book?
Well,
It's
literally,
like
why?
one of those little golden books. You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
A is for Alien, an ABC book. Is that not hilarious?
That's
So you
hysterical.
can teach your kid how to read and learn the ABCs while scaring the bejeebas out of them by watching, reading this alien little kids book. And it's animated like a kid style
Like a
book,
kid's book.
but it's got monsters in it. I,
Man.
I would not be getting that for my child. I don't,
Okay.
what?
This makes me think of another of my piece of news.
Go ahead, say it.
You can tell that Mickey Mouse
Oh,
has entered public
public
domain.
domain. Yes, 100%.
The amount of horror nonsense that is about to come out of Mickey Mouse,
But it's not Mickey Mouse, it's Steamboat Willie.
Steamboat Willie Mouse.
Right.
No, there's a Mickey Mouse
Well, I mean, it looks
horror
like
movie
Mickey.
coming out.
Yeah, but it's not called. They're gonna equate it as Steamboat Willie because Steamboat Willie entered public domain. Mickey Mouse did not. So it's that that.
It's Mickey's Mousetrap is what the movie is called,
Oh, nice.
which is hysterical because it's like Mickey's Clubhouse, but it's
They
Mickey's Mousetrap.
they might get a lawsuit on that because as far as I know, it's only Steamboat Willie, and
It might be Steamboat Willie because a mousetrap. Like, what are they going to say about it?
so. I
I just
mean,
thought that was hysterical.
a cease and desist.
Mickey is in public
you
domain.
can
Like,
already see this creepy Steamboat Willie in a video game trailer called Infestation 88.
terrifying.
It's just like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, 100%.
I wonder what fourth grade class in Florida will watch that movie this Christmas.
No, children.
That's so dumb.
That
Hey,
was a
speaking
silly
of public domain,
Okay.
so the 1928 movie The Man Who Laughs has entered public domain.
The man
Now.
who laughs.
Yeah. What does that mean to you? Anything?
Literally nothing.
It will. If you Googled and looked at the photo of The Man Who Laughs, which I'm going to let Hannah's going to do right now. She's on her computer. She's going to Google The Man Who Laughs and tell me who that character looks like in that picture.
It looks like Jim Carrey, the green guy.
No, it's the Joker.
Oh, yeah, it's the Joker.
That is the character that inspired
The Joker.
the Joker. Yeah, Bill Finger and Bob Kane. That is where the Joker came from. So we're going to start to see some Joker knockoffs now. Just wait.
The man who laughs, Joker knock. Man, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's crazy. All these things enter in public domain. I've lived long enough for this to happen. Hallelujah.
Well, public domain, I think, is only 50 years.
Well, this is 1928. This has been
the amount of public domain law that Disney has
all
lobbied
changed.
to have changed
Yeah.
since Mickey Mouse became what Mickey Mouse is for them. Because it's not Mickey Mouse, it's Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse. So they're
Right.
going to drag out the actual Mickey Mouse and keep getting those laws changed for as long as they can.
I know. They got the monies to do
It's
it.
their branding.
I know. Yeah, I get it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how true this is. It's something that I saw.
Uh-oh.
But Prime TV shows are going to start having ads
100% this month.
January 29th.
That's not a lie. That is true.
This is so
I
silly.
don't-
This is literally why we left cable TV.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it is. I mean,
Because there have to be
partly, not
so
the
many
100%, not all.
ads.
Yeah, I wonder what it's going to be. I mean, because there are ads now that come on before you watch a show or whatever.
But you can
Right?
skip it. You can press skip.
Most of the time, not all the time, but you can pay an extra $4 a month to go ad free.
Ridiculous.
I ain't doing that.
Who
and
watches
I even
like exclusively Prime TV?
I don't know.
Like Reacher is good on it, but like what else?
That's yeah. I can't. Oh, The Ring of Power.
I didn't watch it.
Which, by the way, they have already announced the I wish I'd have written it down. The actor who will be Sauron.
Ooh.
Yeah, the physical manifestation of Sauron. They have already casted that. So, but I mean, I don't
How
know.
are they getting away with the story that they're telling? Like, again, this is the public domain episode. If we're going to talk about public domain and like rights.
That's not
'Cause
in public
They
domain.
only have rights to the appendices.
They're just making stuff up.
Okay. We love that.
I mean, honestly, they're making stuff up. And here's the deal. I liked it.
I know that you did.
I thought it was really good. It was one of those shows that I had to turn off and then turn back on because it was difficult to watch.
I didn't care enough to finish it.
Mm-hmm. Ron is in our chat, so if you guys are listening, you can join us on Facebook and when we do this live. And he said that Reacher is awesome. It is awesome. It is for adults only, grown-ups only, not kids. But speaking of something that's for grown-ups only, we already talked about it, right? Aliens children's book. So maybe they'll do a Reacher children's book, golden book. I don't know.
A is for
alien. B is for blood. Huh?
A is for sidearm. I don't know.
Sidearm. That's funny.
I couldn't think of anything.
Oh, gosh. Are you ready for this one? This is my last piece of news. Paramount is in talks with Warner Brothers to combine.
Who does Warner Brothers?
That's Max.
Hey.
So Warner Brothers Discovery and Paramount. But I mean, we're going to end up having and then Apple will buy, maybe they'll buy Netflix. Apple
TV is not
Disney
is going down.
No, it's not.
I thought that they were having a difficult time getting content.
What's going on right now is awesome. Monarch is fantastic. Silo was amazing. Invasion. These are just shows I like. And Severance was really big, and everybody loved that, which I couldn't watch. It was just
Severance. I didn't finish it either.
Yeah,
it was good until I was like, "This is boring," and then I stopped watching it.
Yeah. Anyway, but anywho, we're going to end up having two conglomerates own every TV show, and then we'll be back to cable again. I'm just going to get rabbit ears. People even know what that means. I don't know
what rabbit ears means. Last piece of news for me.
Go.
Hannah Waddingham.
Yeah.
Is going to be in the last Mission Impossible movie.
Okay, I saw that. I didn't know if she had already been in it.
She's not been in one.
Gotcha.
Here's what I'm thinking. Have you watched all of the Mission Impossible movies?
Well, listen, she's 7 feet taller than Tom Cruise. So what are they going to do? Put Tom Cruise on a box and make her be on her knees?
I don't think that she's going to be a love interest. I'm curious if she is going to be someone's aunt or mom or a bad girl. Because she looks just like the bad girl. Ooh, sorry, microphone. She looks just like the girl who's the bad character in it.
Oh, gotcha.
Is she going to be
so like Helen Mirren was in the Fast movies?
You know that I was immediately thinking of that, but she's not.
Serious?
Yeah, I did. I was like, Helen Mirren. And then I had to be like, no, that's Fast and the Furious. That's not Mission Impossible. I can't get these two confused.
Yeah.
But it's coming out 2025. That's a year from now.
Golly, it's fast. Speaking of, they have announced they will start shooting the Fantastic Four movie in March.
March is going to be Dune.
Which means it comes out in Dune. We're going to start seeing a list of everyone who's going to be in it. So right now, Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby.
Vanessa Kirby is the girl who I think Hannah.
Gotcha. Yes, that's right.
Looks like.
There you go. Bring it all back around. I can't remember the guy's name, but he is in The Bear, and he was in The Punisher.
Yeah.
As Ben Grimm, and then the bad guy in Stranger Things.
Billy.
Yeah,
not his name, but Billy.
Johnny Storm. That's the rumors.
He's got a Johnny Storm vibe.
I got you. Yeah.
Yep.
Fantastic Four comes out tomorrow, issue 15.
Sick.
I'm ready for it, but I'm not going to get it until probably Sunday. But anyway, yeah, that's all the news that oh, wait, I had one more. I'm sorry. I didn't know if you knew this, but Sandlot, the cast of Sandlot reunited for a 30th anniversary for a charity softball game.
Aww.
How fun is that?
That's really sweet.
Yeah. So we love the Sandlot, the original Sandlot. So the original gang got back together for a charity softball game. There you go.
Trevin's family, there's a joke that I don't fully understand about Christmas sweaters and movies that aren't Christmas movies. And so he has a Sandlot Christmas sweater that says "You're killing the Smalls" on it.
Yes, I got you. Yeah, that's funny. I like that. I like those sweaters.
They're funny.
Yeah, they are funny.
The
I'd
Baby
get the
Yoda
couple.
Christmas sweater, that's funny.
Yeah,
I'm
Yoda
not
with a
mad.
Santa Claus hat. That's crazy
I'm not
pants.
mad. Corey has one.
I
My
know, it's
brother-in-law
awesome.
has one.
There you
Look.
go. Yeah. All right, Hannah. Well, I don't know, binging? What are
Yeah.
you watching, doing?
Okay.
I've watched a buttload of stuff
I've watched a
since we've
buttload of
talked.
stuff too. Um, so I got a new computer for Christmas because my computer I bought refurbished in 2016. So
You
who
bought it?
knows? I bought it.
You bought it. All
I bought
right.
it because it was the lemonade incident and you said, that's your fault, girl. You're going to have to deal with it.
Oh, wow. What a mean parent.
Oh, and I cried. And then you gave me some money to help, but I paid
Thank
for
you.
most of it.
I know you did. Yeah.
I did.
The lemonade incident of 2016.
The lemonade incident of 2016.
Sounds like a good name for a movie.
That was an awful.
So anyway, you got a new computer.
Anyways, I
What's
got
that
a new
mean for
computer.
us?
I get 3 months free of Apple Plus.
Oh, so what have you been watching?
Trevin is sitting down and watching Ted Lasso.
Oh,
Chef's
what
kiss.
does he think of that?
He's loving it.
Yes.
You know that I love it, except I got mad about the Nate situation. That's all I'm going to say because he's in the other room playing video games.
Yeah.
But the Nate situation.
But he
made me
can't hear
very-
me because you have headphones in.
That's true.
So, so Nate gets redeemed.
Okay, but I can't handle it.
I know.
Especially with our main girl dad.
I know. I
Whose
get
name
that.
is, I can't say it. Whose name is?
Whoa, I don't know what we're talking about now. Healy?
Yeah. He's being weird with her.
Oh, he just tries to kiss her.
I couldn't deal with it. I had to.
But then, yeah, it was all right.
Anyway, so we just got to the episode where his family comes to see them play in season 1, episode 5.
Oh, okay. I tell you what's neat. If you watch the first season, I mean, if you go back and rewatch them, there are a lot of things that are on purpose at the beginning and at the end.
Me, look at me, look, pass it on to me.
But I mean, and it starts, we'll have to talk about it off because we could talk about Ted Lasso. We've already done it once, right? But
we
could
love
do it
Ted
again.
Lasso.
Yeah.
So we're watching Ted Lasso. I am watching Invasion.
Ooh, what do you think?
Dad, I love it.
What are you on? Like, what has happened?
Oh,
So these are all shows on Apple Plus, guys.
Yeah. I am halfway through episode 8 of season 1.
Oh, so the bus has crashed, everything.
Dude, everything. I've watched everything.
The boy, is he having seizures and everything? And
Episode
yeah.
called Home Invasion. That's just
the couple?
The couple and their kids and the old elderly couple in the house.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I was
so
freaking out.
after you guys are done with that, watch Silo.
I wanted to. Oh, I'm watching Invasion by myself.
Okay, well, listen, Silo, it tells really a complete story.
Is it good? Because I almost started that, but I remember you had talked about Invasion.
I loved. Oh yeah,
and I wanted to make
Invasion.
Trevin watch Foundation with me when we were done with Ted Lasso.
No, Foundation. Skip it.
I liked Foundation, but I don't have any nostalgia about the books that you do. I just think it's a good sci-fi series.
All right, I agree. That's something. All right.
We've talked about that. But yeah, I wanted to tell you that I'm also watching Invasion. I'm obsessed. Yesterday, we didn't do anything. Trevin was in the hole and I in the hole. Sorry, in his cave. That's what he calls his little room where he plays Minecraft.
Uh-huh.
And I sat in the TV room and watched Invasion.
All right, good deal.
It was a great
Awesome.
New Year's Day.
Yeah. So Invasion is for adults.
Yeah.
And so is Ted Lasso. So far,
so is Silo. They do a lot of
Silo.
Their kids stuff is not good.
No,
Fluff
we
was
watched a
bad.
movie and we didn't much care for it.
It was bad.
Yeah.
And Spirited was fine.
All right.
Right? Would you say Spirited was good?
Oh, the Christmas movie?
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that love it, but I thought it was fine.
It was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But their adult TV shows are good.
There you go.
What else,
All
Dad?
right.
What else for you? We'll go back and
Well,
forth.
I am listening to As You Wish in my
Are you
car.
enjoying it?
Oh, yeah, I love it. Hannah got me the audiobook of, is that what it's called, As You Wish?
Yeah.
Which is Carrie Yulway's.
Yuleways. Hey, we can say his name now, Dad.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Congrats.
And it's his book about making the movie Princess Bride. And the interesting thing is that they get quite a bit of the people who were in it to narrate. So, yeah, it's really
Billy
good.
Crystal, like very
I haven't
far
gotten
away
that
in
far
the
yet.
recording.
Haven't gotten there yet.
Billy Crystal's recordings are hysterical. It sounds like he's like muffled in a car.
Oh, that's funny.
like,
That's funny. I love it. So yeah, it makes me want to go back and watch it again. I just started watching Superman and Lois on Max,
Okay.
which is like T14. I just started the first episode and really enjoyed it. This is Superman and Lois, and they have two teenage boys. And they
Dang,
move
okay.
back to Kansas because his mom is gone and they're
Aw.
taking over the farm. So I watched the first episode. I like it. I'm going to keep watching it.
Right on.
As far as that, I'm just watching everything. I've watched Lord of the Rings now twice, all the way through. But
We watched the first two because of you, but have yet to watch the third one. We sometimes watch movies on Trevin's phone because he has unlimited data when we travel.
yeah,
Like we'll put it up and I'll watch it and he'll listen to it while we drive. But I was like, we are not watching this epic last one on
that's
a
hilarious.
screen that's this big.
Yeah, that's what I did when I watched Pearl Harbor, the movie. I was like, it was on an itty bitty TV, and I was like, it was terrible. Don't do it.
I have two more things I want to tell you that we've watched.
Yeah, go ahead.
We watched McMillions.
Oh, that's the thing about how the Monopoly game was rigged,
Yes. It is.
right? Where'd you watch it?
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
And it's such a well-paced documentary. It's such a well-paced documentary. It's funny. It's clever. We enjoyed it. There's a lot of twists and turns. The Russian mob is a part of it
Isn't
for
that
a
crazy?
second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what is happening? And it's just this random man who's just going to the bathroom and taking them.
That's hilarious.
Like, my guy.
Listen, I loved playing the Monopoly game. That was when you got the little pieces and you would tear them off and you would.
I never won money, but I got like French fries and stuff.
Yeah, but I loved it. I would go there all the time, like all the time, and get it.
Their sales increase by up to 10% when they do one of those games.
Really?
10%.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
When you think about nationwide sales increase by 10% when they did a Monopoly game.
Was this one movie or is it like a series?
It's a series. I think there are like 6 episodes.
Oh, did you finish it?
We finished it.
I forgot. I got 2 more things I'm watching.
What?
One of them is called In the Center Seat. It's on Amazon. Hilarious. We just talked. Does anybody watch anything? It's on Amazon, and it is a Star Trek documentary from the beginning to where they are now. And it's narrated by Gates McFadden, which is Dr. Crusher, Wesley's mom.
I know Gates McFadden well and good.
And I am
Beverly.
Beverly Crusher. Yeah, and it's really good. I've enjoyed it. I'm through where they talk about the movies, the original movies. They haven't started working on Next Generation or anything yet, but so it's been really good.
I love Next Gen.
Yeah,
I'm a
it's
Next
so funny.
Gen girl.
I watched an interview with Patrick Stewart and Ricky Gervais, and Patrick Stewart goes, "So I'm with Star Trek," and he goes, "Never seen it." He goes, "You've never seen it?" He goes, "No." He goes, your wife won't let you watch it?" And he goes, "No, I'm not married." He goes, "Your girlfriend won't let you watch it?" He goes, "No, I don't have a girlfriend." So like the people you live with,
I live by myself.
he goes, I live by myself. And he goes, "You don't have a girlfriend? You don't have a wife? You live by yourself? And you've never seen Star Trek?" It was so good.
That's very funny.
Also, I talked about this. I'm watching Monarch, which is the Godzilla.
It's a movie, though, isn't it?
No, it's a TV show.
Okay.
They're on like episode 8 now. They come out every Thursday. I tell you what, I haven't watched the cartoon What If season 2.
Well, what if season 3, the lead writer isn't going to be a part of it?
I saw that. Yeah,
I almost told you
right.
during our new stuff, but I don't watch that.
I know. That's funny. All right. That's it. That's all I've got.
There was another one that we watched. I think we watched Let Us Pray, but it's
I don't know what
spelled
that is.
Prey.
Oh, that
And
doesn't
it's
sound good.
about predators in a fundamentalist Baptist church.
Oh, gosh.
That was really good.
Okay, awesome.
We like documentaries when we travel.
Yeah, I don't like stuff like that, though. I mean, it happens. I know it
I
does.
mean,
It happens everywhere. Yeah.
there's a new one coming out on Hulu about cults. Trevor and I, we like the cult
Oh,
ones.
yes.
That looks
Yeah,
cool.
I saw
We're gonna
that.
watch that.
Not doing it.
But we're gonna wait until Apple Plus goes away.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're in an
Use
Apple
it up.
Plus zone in the
Apple
at
TV.
the Mo.
Gotcha.
It's Apple TV Plus.
Yeah, it's weird. But
It's such a
if you type in Apple, it won't pull up on your phone. You have to type in TV.
Well, I have to go to. I have an app on my computer now
Oh, okay.
because
Gotcha.
I'm fancy.
Gotcha. Come on, we got to keep going.
Okay, sorry, I'm done.
That's all right. Well, usually at this time we do Pop's Pull List where I give you what's I like to talk about for the week, but I'm going to do a 2023 end of year.
Hey.
Give you 3 books, independent, 3 DC, 3 Marvel,
Okay.
my favorite stories, and my favorite book of the year.
Okay.
It's a lot, so I'm going to be quick.
Okay.
Okay?
Do you
So-
have this as a list that you can text me?
Absolutely. I've got them
Okay.
right here.
Sick.
Um,
I'm not
so
going
we'll
to write
just-
them down then.
These are in no particular order.
Okay.
Gotcha. I still love Nightwing. I think Nightwing is great. I love Tom
Yep.
Taylor. Nightwing is a plus for me. This is DC.
I knew that. I didn't have to ask.
I'm also enjoying World's Finest, which is a Batman Superman combo book. This is funny because these are all my top 3 books are all Batman related. Who would have thought?
Well, how much of their lexicon is Batman
Oh,
related?
at
Did
one
you say
point it was like
50%?
20%.
Yeah.
So of the books are Batman
That
adjacent.
are being released are Batman books. Of course, all
Yeah.
all the ones you like are Batman.
I like World's Finest because it's got an old school feel to it. So, and Batman, the original Batman title
Hey.
with Chip Zdarsky, who I love as a writer. And Batman has been really good. I'm really enjoying it. So there you go. Pick those up. Since we're going to talk Chip Zdarsky, we'll talk about Marvel, which was Daredevil. Now, they have since rebooted Daredevil with a different writer. I'm not talking about that one.
You like
I'm
Chip.
talking about Chip's end run this year.
You have been liking him for a minute. I remember when he went to jail.
Yes, I liked that. This time at the end of his book, he goes to the devil place to fight for the souls of his loved ones that have,
Beautiful.
and so yeah, so it was very interesting, very good. It's there are a lot of spiritual overtones in the book when
Well,
Chip
he's
Zdarsky's
Catholic.
doing it. Yeah,
Right? Isn't the character Daredevil
is.
Catholic?
and then in the new book, he's like, oh, don't even start. Don't even start.
Okay, we love.
All right.
I'm done.
So my Marvel books, that was one of them, Daredevil. My next one, it was Unleashed, which was a mini series.
I
I think it
remember
was
that.
5 issues. It was all basically the Pet Avengers. It was so good. Absolutely loved it. Had great heart. So when it comes out in trade, I would suggest somebody pick that up.
Cute.
My other Marvel book is Iron Man. I didn't think I would ever say this, but Iron Man has been really good. He loses all of his tech Stark, and the bad guys are using it, and he's now married, sort of married, but not really married, fake married to the White Queen, Emma Frost, and it's been really good.
That's a choice.
It's on purpose. Yeah. All right. So my independents, and I'm going to tell you right now, these independents are all adult.
Are they all the same?
They're all from Image.
Okay, I was wondering, do
Yeah.
we have any Dark Horse? Do we have any
no.
IDW?
These are all Image.
Okay. Image is my fave.
And well, they're pretty creator friendly and they have a huge distribution network. So
And they tell good stories.
they used to have a deal with the wholesaler that if you don't sell an issue 1, we'll buy it back from you. Or from not the wholesaler, but the comic book shop.
That's really cool.
So guaranteed sale on issue 1. So Local Man, which is the book that I've read that's tells a story from one direction. You flip it over and tells a story from the 90s.
You like Local Man.
It is. Now, I'm telling you right now, don't let kids read this book. But it is really good. I'm enjoying the story. Something Epic finished.
Oh, did it?
And,
Okay.
and it's a lot of words. And it also has a lot of spiritual overtones in it. I can't wait to reread it. And it's over. So Local Man is not. It's continuing. But I have a feeling they might do a sequel to this in the upcoming year.
Cool.
And then Click, Click, Boom, which I've talked about.
Yep. You've talked about all of these.
Yeah. About the girl who communicates with Polaroids. And she's like a ninja. Really good book. Click, Click, Boom. Yeah. So those were my top stories of the year. Was there was a Doctor Strange issue that we talked about where he becomes the war general, where for 1,000 years he has to fight a battle, and then it comes out at the end that the people fighting decide that they're going to call a truce, but that the general has to die, so they basically hide away his thoughts, and he becomes back to Doctor Strange. And so yeah, that was one of my favorites. And then Batman Robin Lives. So back in the 80s,
I know this
they
well and
voted to kill off Robin, right? You could dial a 1-900 number, and it was very close. It was like 70 votes. So back then, there was no internet. So they had to have two stories written, one where he lives and one where he dies. They voted to kill him. So this year, they released the comic book that would have been written if he was, yeah. So
That's
they
cool.
released
What a great
Batman.
marketing scheme.
Yeah, it was great. So, yeah.
That's really cool.
My favorite story that ended this year, I didn't even collect.
Really?
I read it for free on Hoopla as it came out because I wanted all the original books and they were a fortune. And rumor is that it's going to be made into an Amazon TV show.
Sick.
It's called 8 Billion Genies.
Yes. You've told me about this because I wanted to read it. Because one of the genies, one of his first wishes is he wishes that nothing would happen. Nothing
inside his bar
would be affected inside of his bar.
Yes. That's exactly
8 billion
right.
genies.
8 billion genies. Everyone on the planet gets a genie and they all get one wish. It's amazing.
What a good wish.
It's terrible.
Nothing that anyone else wishes happens up. How do you even phrase that? How do you phrase it?
That's the thing too. You have to be careful how you phrase it.
Because it's very monkey's paw.
100%. Like there's even one issue where one guy has like people who write up his wish and he buys other people's wishes. It's crazy.
Well, because he was a genie.
Well, not that one, not that guy. Oh. But yeah, so the last genie who is wished on gets to go to the next place and live. Is that right? Mm-hmm. So, very good story.
Read it.
It's a little bit wild and crazy, but I can't imagine I'm making it into an Amazon. And I am going to buy all the books, whether I have to pay $200 or $300 for them.
You are.
Yeah, because it's amazing.
I'm shocked by that.
So yeah, 8 billion.
I'm
genies.
Genuinely shocked by that statement that you just made.
So my friend Robin, I know her as Robin Rains, who went to pharmacy school with me, who's in the chat. She said, "Don't kill Robin," and we won't. We will keep him alive. He did come back anyway as Red Hood. Yeah.
Because no one's ever actually dead.
Oh well, Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben.
That's pretty much it. And right now, Alfred. Yeah. Anywho, that's it for comics.
Uncle Ben.
I know. There you go. So guys, read more comics.
I'm dead that you said that.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. That's what they say at the end of the Pull List podcast. Do you think they'll sue me?
What? Read more comics?
Read more comics.
Your friend Hector will sue you.
And Chris Poirier, yeah. Don't do it, guys.
They won't do that.
So Hannah and I, we watched several movies.
We watched so many movies because I was home for Christmas.
And I also watched The Color Purple.
Did you enjoy it? Did you go see it with Miriam or with mom?
Both. Yeah.
Before y'all
just
left?
quickly, yeah, I saw The Color Purple. It's PG-13. It is very much like the book and
Musical.
it's a little bit different than the original movie, but not much. It's just hard to watch.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it at that. Yes, it was great. The music in it was amazing.
the singing was phenomenal,
actors were
too.
phenomenal. Whoopi Goldberg makes a cameo in it.
Well, was she in the original?
She was Miss Seeley.
I was
She
going to
was
say,
the
I thought she
star.
was.
And it was produced by Oprah Winfrey's production, who was in
in it
the
too.
original movie too. Yeah. So one of the characters who I loved in The Peacemaker, she's one of the big stars in it. So,
Really?
yeah.
She's funny in Peacemaker.
Yeah.
It came out in 1985.
Yeah, it was great.
Oof, man.
But what we're going to talk about now is we watched two movies. Which one do you want to talk about first, Hannah?
I don't care.
Let's talk about Wonka.
Okay.
No, let's talk about the family plan. We'll come back to Wonka.
Okay.
So Hannah and I and our family, we watched The Family Plan, which is on Apple TV Plus.
Apple TV Plus.
Whatever it's called. Stars Mark Wahlberg and I can't remember the girl's name.
The really cute girl. She's cute.
I watched another movie.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm just talking all this creator.
Did you watch that? Don't tell me anything about it. I want to watch it too. Was it good?
Great movie.
Oh,
And
it's on Netflix Prime?
Hulu. And I just kept thinking, this is how a child actor should be.
Well, do you remember when I was like, I saw this commercial. I don't know about it. It looks interesting. Do you remember that? Because I told you
great.
about it.
Great
it was
movie.
good. Ooh,
Fantastic
I'll watch
movie.
it this weekend.
Okay. Anyway, back to Family Plan.
Her name is Michelle
Mahanian or Mahogany. Mahanaman.
Well, she's so cute. I think she's an absolute cutie pie.
And two teenage to 20 kid actors that were great.
Yep. Van Crosby and Zoe Coletti.
Yeah, which is funny because Van was his name. That was his made up name. So Hannah, give us the lowdown on what this movie was about.
This movie follows a family of 5.
The baby. I forgot the baby.
The baby Max, Dad. Where a man named Dan, who is a used car salesman, certified pre-owned.
Certified pre-owned. Yeah. That was a joke in the thing.
It was a funny joke in the thing. Where he is a retired spy / assassin.
But his family
doesn't know.
Nor does his wife.
And his family should know. His oldest child is 18 years old. So who knows how long he's been with this lady.
Yeah, but it's not like he was not a assassin / spy when he got married. He quit.
He wasn't. He quit. But he's been like hiding from these bad guys that want him to come back to be an assassin.
Right.
And somebody takes an absolute punk, takes a
picture
photo
at a fair,
of him
at an amusement park.
Because it's their anniversary and they met on this roller coaster.
Yeah.
And then they go on a road trip.
On a road trip to go to Vegas so that they can
get new identities.
New identities, but nobody knows but him until they get there and the shooting starts. But that's funny because he does have to do his little spy stuff while everyone's asleep or on the down low. And
he takes everyone's phones and throws them off a bridge.
That's funny.
And then everyone has to use, he buys them disposable cameras.
And they do use them, which is fun.
And it's really cute.
Yeah. So what do you think about this?
We're explaining this really bad.
We are.
The way that we're explaining it, I would not want to see it, but it was actually phenomenal.
It was really fun. I was surprised at how well it was. And did you just say this is like the highest streaming movie on Apple ever?
This is the highest streaming movie on Apple Plus ever.
Yeah.
Original. The highest streaming original movie on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg is great in it. They make him seem so dull, and he's not really dull. He has a routine.
Boring
Routine. And then this all breaks loose and they go on this road trip. They stop. There are several plots that are subplots, like the daughter has a boyfriend that
Who
she's
sucks.
dropping out of. She's
Going to Stanford.
She's basically becoming what her boyfriend wants her to become. She's becoming the boyfriend. She's making her identity in him. And the son is like a professional,
professional Twitch,
huge streamer that games and like is known
but the dad
throughout
can't have anybody know who he is, and so he's anti like street anti
tech
like
and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So the son literally pays a neighbor $100 to go play in a setup in his garage so he can stream in his garage. Yeah. But so those are little subplots that are happening. They stop at the daughter's college.
This is heirloom corn.
We don't want to give it all away because we do want you to go watch it.
The heirloom corn bit was funny.
That was funny.
The party, the college party was funny.
Yes, the mom showing
the Max at the grocery store.
The baby strapped to the dad, and the dad has to do ninja stuff. And
at a grocery store while he buys diapers.
I do like the conversation that the dad has with the baby because the baby's the only one who he can tell what he does. And the baby giggles a lot in it, and it's really well done. Like the baby stays awake during the car chase scene.
He's just laughing
when everyone else is asleep with Enya playing in their headphones.
Who can say?
So yeah, it's a fun movie, and you get at the end, you get where they are, what they're doing now.
Where they
the mom
are
was
now.
The mom was a decathlete, but tore her ACL.
Yeah, and yep.
There's 9 more events. Bad word. That was great. We can't explain that for you, but it has to do with pole vaulting and yeah.
I called it, Dad.
What'd you call?
I called it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Did you really? You knew what she was gonna do?
Not that, but the other thing.
What other thing?
I'm not spoiling it because you don't mean to spoil it. Read my mind.
All right. It's like a child's book. A is for alien. B, I'm just kidding. It's fine.
C.
I don't know.
Or B. B or C.
I have no idea what she's talking about. But anyway,
never mind.
So the family works together to solve the problem, and it's a good ending.
It was perfect.
It was perfect. It was a fun movie. What do you have to say? Anything else about it?
It was excellent. I would recommend it for what it is.
Yeah. Watch The Family Plan. It's PG-13. There are a couple words.
Our family all enjoyed it.
It was funny because Hannah and I both said, there's the big bad word number 1.
And Miriam was like, number 1. I'm like, they get 2 now.
Yeah, they get 2 bad words. And
I remember when they just got 1. I remember watching Oblivion and being like, where are they going to put it?
I love that movie too.
Where are they going to put it? And they put it in
that movie.
Chef's Kiss spot.
Yeah. This wasn't a good spot. It's better than stupid in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Loved the Guardians in the Galaxy spot.
In the car?
I thought that was hysterical.
A lot of people do. I thought, what a wasted, but
oh no, I thought
it was,
I thought, like, of course he's fine. He's fine with everything else and like everything that's happening. He's chill with, but
open
the car door. Sometimes it just gets you, you know?
Okay.
Like I can deal with this and I can deal with this and I can deal with this, but this little minute thing, ooh.
So we're not really Siskel and Ebert or music or movie critics.
We are.
So we just
the HBO
blabber
execs,
on.
Dad.
Yeah, they are. Well, let's hop into Wonka.
Okay.
So Wonka, wait a minute. Family Plan. How many fake IDs would you give the Family Plan?
4.5.
Ditto. Me too. 4.5 fake IDs. Yeah.
I'd give Wonka, I think, 4.
Really? The more I think about it, the more I liked it. Really? You didn't like it as well as I did?
I loved it. I genuinely enjoyed it. I don't think people know what it is. I think it's been marketed poorly.
Okay, well, that's different than did you like the movie? That's like saying, let's just give John Carter of Mars a 1.
Oh, John Carter of Mars is so good.
See, there you go.
You're right. Let's give it a 5. Let's give Wonka a 5.
I wouldn't give it a 5.
Or 4.5.
Yeah, I really, really loved it. I didn't realize it was a musical.
They marketed it so bad. So bad.
It is more like the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory
Mm-hmm.
in that sense.
Yes.
It's a million times better than the Johnny Depp
The
weird.
Johnny Depp one was bad. Let's just call
Yeah, it's
a duck
not
a duck,
good.
Dad.
Gotcha.
Willy
Whack.
Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was garbage.
Yeah.
This
So
one was at least 3.5
it was
everlasting
sweet.
gobstoppers.
It was sweet. Are you kidding me? It was more of a tearjerker than it was more of a tug on your than the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So so Wonka is the beginning of Willy Wonka's.
It's like the prequel.
It's like the prequel, yeah, and
It's a prequel.
it's him creating chocolate. He gets suckered into having to work off debt that he could never work off.
That is impossible to work off. He's basically an indentured servant because our
He
precious
couldn't
boy
read.
can't read. Our precious boy can't read.
I was like, you got to be
He's
kidding
an
me.
illiterate little boy.
I
He's not a
know.
boy either. He's like a young man in this.
Yes. So, and Timothy Chalamet is just the flavor of the month, right?
Everybody likes him a lot. Yeah.
I thought he was
he's
good
a
in
good
this.
actor.
I thought he was good in
Like, I
this. I
don't think
enjoyed
that
it.
he's just like an it guy. I do think that he's genuinely good.
So, who was it that said that so anyway, he wants to create chocolate. There is a conspiracy by the world's chocolatiers, which
The
includes
Chocolate
Slugworth,
Cartel.
the Chocolate Cartel, which had some really good actors in it. The dude from the Greatest British Bake Off was hilarious.
Matt Lucas. He's
Yes.
Podnose.
So funny. The other guy, every time he said the word poor, he would go. I mean, they were over the top in what they did, but I think it was supposed to be that way. Olivia Colman, who is great in
Hysterical.
anything, and I like the guy who played the ruffian.
His
with
name's
her.
Tom Davis.
He was hilarious
was
in that
very,
leader
very
hose in
funny.
the short shorts.
The Lederhosen was
Yeah,
hysterical.
so Olivia Colman is the one who basically cons Willy Wonka into having to work off debt, and she has a whole slew of people. Well, five people, six including Willy, that have to work off their debt. And Willy Wonka, then they all work together to create this chocolate and to get them out. And there is a big deal with the church in cahoots with
the chocolate priests, the
they're-
chocoholic monks,
it was law enforcement,
and the
big
church.
business, and the church
It was not good.
all in it together
was
to
bad.
put down all the
Little chocolatiers because of the chocolate
Yes.
cartel, and they would pay people in chocolate.
yes. So yeah, what was it? Keenan
the Key
or
gang.
whatever.
Key.
Key, yeah. I can't pronounce. Which one was he? What's his name?
Keegan Michael Key.
Yes, hilarious. He starts the movie weighing about 180 and ends the movie weighing almost 400 pounds.
100 pounds.
It's so funny
Man.
because he gets paid in chocolate and he's eating all this chocolate. But
They had some big famous people in this though. So like Sally Hawkins,
I don't know who that is.
that was Willy Wonka's mother. She was the
Oh, yes. Yes, she's really good.
She's in Paddington. She was in The Shape of Water.
Oh, yeah.
She's
And the Oompa Loompa himself,
Oh man.
Hugh Grant. So I liked him as the Oompa Loompa. I thought he was hilarious.
Apparently he hated being in this.
That's what I read. Yeah, that's what I heard. He hated
I'm not.
making
Are
the
you
movie.
surprised by that? Genuinely, because I'm not.
No, not at all. But here's the deal. So they were giving away a free magazine at my comic book shop. And Miriam, when I went in to get my books, Miriam and Corey went in and she picked it up and started flipping through it. And then we get back to the car and said, "Did you get that free magazine?" She goes, "No, I left it." I was like, "What?" But she said that the guy who made the movie would not do it unless Hugh Grant was the Oompa Loompa.
That's hysterical.
Yeah.
Like
But
the
it was-
director wouldn't do it unless Hugh Grant was in it.
Yes. Yeah.
See, I've already started dancing.
See, I've already started dancing. So that's really funny. If you like he plays the little flute.
Like the little green man. The little
Yes.
green man is following me. And
He's
Noodle's
like-
like, what?
Yeah. Noodle was the young girl who wanted to find her mother who was orphaned.
Had a dream that man. Ooh, and then
At the
music
end.
is so Oh, I'm
At
getting
the
teary thinking about it.
at the end of
It's
the
so
movie, they
good.
play the song from the original movie. If you want to
Pure
view,
imagination.
yeah, Pure Imagination. And it's done so well. It
Man.
lines up with what they're doing.
Woo-hoo. They changed the lyrics for the first chorus. They
Oh,
changed
they
the
did?
first chorus for this one. I'm trying to
Gotcha.
find it from this one.
But I teared up. I was tearing up because she finds her mom at the end.
Yeah.
So
Well, the original, okay. Pure
what?
imagination. Okay. So the original lyrics, come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination.
Yes. And then when he sings this, she is showing up at the library, which is where her
Mhm.
mom, they find out that's her mother is working there.
If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it, want to change the world, there's nothing to it. And then he is like in the prequel, he's saying, if you want to view paradise, simply look at them and view it. Somebody to hold on to. It's all we really need, nothing else to it. So they
Oh,
changed the lyrics to be
yeah.
about like mother and
Gotcha.
daughter finding each other.
Yeah.
I'm getting teary about it. It's so
It
beautiful.
was really good. So the film ends with Willy Wonka
Oh, and making this chocolate factory, and it was
making
so
the
good.
creating a chocolate factory along with uh,
Ugh,
the Oompa Loompa.
Oompa Loompa.
Yeah.
What else? What other songs did you like?
Um, I I hate to admit it, but I did like the one where the chocolate people said this that they all sang.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah,
silly
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and crazy. And then I liked the one at the beginning where they all start doing where he sells the chocolate at the beginning and they're like dancing and everything.
Mm-hmm.
No daydreaming. There's a fee for daydreaming.
One. What is
One
it?
Florin.
One. It's
I don't know what it is. What's
not
Florin from?
Florence.
That's from
Florence.
it's from Princess Bride, the Florin.
Pride.
One, I don't know
One
what it was called.
Florin. He says. I'm
Whatever.
trying to find the Wonka soundtrack.
It was good.
It was
The
really
music was
good.
good. I bet it doesn't do well because,
Hat
like
full
you
of
said,
dreams.
yes, that was a good one too.
Scrub.
That was funny. I like
Welcome
that.
to Scrubbits. You've never had chocolate like this. The Hover Chocks.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go and just listen to the soundtrack because I thought it was good.
It was.
It did.
Yeah, it was
It
good.
did make me want to go back and watch the original again.
Did it?
Yeah, and now Princess Bride. I got to go back and watch all these.
Mm.
But Wonka is a movie I could watch again.
I'd watch it again.
Family Plan. I could watch it again.
I genuinely think it's a good family movie. I wish that they had done a better job of marketing it well. This is
Yeah.
something like, did you know that the Mean Girls is coming out?
Right. Yeah, I did know that.
Did you know that it is an adaptation of the musical based on the movie Mean Girls?
I thought it was going to be a musical. Is it not going to be a musical?
It is a musical, but nowhere in any of the only reason you know that is because I'm stoked about it and have told you 10 seconds.
No, I've read about that, I think.
Okay. People are going to go see Mean Girls and be like, why are they doing Mean Girls again? This movie is already phenomenal. And then not know that it's a musical.
Well,
And
plus,
it's not that musicals can't do well.
But-
Who here didn't see The Greatest Showman?
oh, I know. And now what Sally said was her favorite movies of all time.
Man,
Greatest Showman's awesome.
it's a very good movie.
Yeah, it's great.
You can do a musical.
Yeah, but it had Zendaya. That had Zac Efron. That had
This had a lot of famous
Hugh
people in it,
Jackman.
too.
I guess so. You're right. It did.
I mean,
it did.
it's not Zendaya and Hugh Jackman
Yeah.
and Zac Efron. Heyo. But
I know.
I mean,
it is Timothy Chalamet, Olivia Colman. Yeah, I got you.
Hugh Grant's in it. Like, there are a lot of famous people in it.
Yeah.
Hugh Grant has been in silly, silly movies recently.
Yeah.
What's
I still
he
like
doing?
Oompa Loompa songs. I don't care.
What's he doing?
I don't know. Maybe he needs a paycheck.
Maybe get that bread.
So how many squares of chocolate would you give this out of
I would
6?
give this
Because that's
out
how
of
many
6?
chocolate squares are.
Okay.
Remember? He had
Yeah.
to give everyone a piece of chocolate.
You did. It's so cute.
I know.
I would give it 5.5.
Oh, that's pretty high. Yeah, I'd give it 5 chocolate squares. I mean, and it's a family film.
Yeah.
It does have a little bit of peril, but it's not bad.
There's an explosion.
I mean, it's funny when the people's faces get all hairy and faces turn
Yeah.
green.
Faces turn
It's just
colors
silly.
and people,
Yeah.
there's something catches on fire. There's an explosion.
I don't
There's
remember
imprisonment.
bad words. Was it PG or PG 13?
It was PG.
Oh, so it's just PG.
Mhm.
Heck yeah. I mean, that's a Pixar movie's a PG. I don't know.
Yeah,
They don't
that's what
even
I'm
make
saying. Like,
G
it's
movies
a,
anymore. You
do
can
they
take
make?
kids to see this.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. All right,
I'm
guys.
literally Googling, do they make G movies anymore?
They do make G movies. They do. Trust me. We just don't have small children that we go watch G movies with. So Hannah and I are saying, go watch Wonka. It is a musical. It is fun.
We
and
like
it
musicals,
is-
though.
Yeah, I do like musicals.
We're a musical family.
And if
So
you
if
just
you're
want,
not a musical family,
but it's PG.
It's
If you like
good.
action adventure and a
Family
PG
Plan.
13 movie worth watching is Family Plan. But they do say a bad word, couple. But you know,
two
you're
big
allowed,
ones,
right?
other
Yeah.
tiny ones.
What about the B word?
Yeah.
They said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Don't do that. Stop that. I know what you meant by that. So
Yeah.
we would suggest go see it. I would suggest watch Creator on Hulu,
I want to.
and let's have a discussion about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm. There's not really anything I have watched lately where I would go, watch that.
I'm so glad they're making movies again.
Really, I like watching reruns, so I'm okay.
Glad they're making movies again. I'm really excited about the movies I told you about last time I talked to you.
I know they're coming. Movies are coming.
If is going to be so good.
Oh, P.S. Didn't go see Aquaman.
No
And
one's
apparently
going to see Aquaman,
nobody
Dad.
did. I know.
Nobody
I'm going to
is.
listen. My friend Hector listed all of his DC movies in order, and I want to
Oh,
hear him see what
no.
he said. So,
I wonder how
yeah.
high they're listed.
Yeah. So that's something else, guys. Coming up in March, I will be at the Lexington Comic Con.
Woo!
That's like the 7th through the 10th or 6th through the
Be
10th.
there or be square.
We are trying to have a faith and fandom panel during the day.
Fun.
So hopefully we'll get to do that, and we'll just talk about
Hector's going to be there.
where
Is he coming up too?
Hector's going to be here.
Sick.
So we're going to talk about where fandom intersects with faith and what that looks like. And
So fun.
yeah, be open to people of all faiths if they want to come. But anyway,
Yay.
guys, Hannah,
There were people that came to your church.
I know. Yeah. So
cool.
I think we'll have a good turnout if we can do it during the day.
Sick.
I emailed them. We'll have to see what they say.
Okay. Yes,
End
sorry,
roll.
end roll. Friends, thank you so much for hanging out on our little corner of the internet. We're so glad that you are here and that you took your lovely time and spent it with us. It means
Yes.
a lot
Thank
to
you,
us.
guys. 100%.
Our music is made by Brockville Nason. He has a big show coming up on the 25th of January. If you were in the Nashville area and want to go see him, it's the Listening Room.
Is it like a Thursday?
It's a Thursday
Yeah.
at 6 p.m. or something like
Yeah.
that at the Listening Room. It's $15 a head if you want to go in, but apparently it's
Better-
a really what?
Better make sure and upload this before that date.
I will.
It's okay. I haven't put YouTube
That's
videos on in
shaming me
forever.
so bad
So anyway,
right
go ahead.
now.
Keep going.
But check it out. Our art is made by Nate, my dear sweet brother. Thanks for doing that for us, bud. I edit and upload our podcast, and Dad sometimes makes videos appear on YouTube.
It's going to happen. It's a New Year's resolution.
It's magic.
As soon as it's uploaded, I will do the very next. That's what I'm going to do from now on.
Okay.
Yeah. So there we go. I got about 15 to catch up on, though. It's all right. I can do it.
It's fine.
So, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We
Yes.
appreciate you. And share, if you could share this to a friend and DM me, I'll send you a free Sis and Big Pops pin.
Hey,
If
they're
you've already
cute.
done it, don't try to hork another extra pin. And
Well,
I don't keep
no.
records, so I wouldn't know. Anywho, before we sign off, in the chat, Karen Sal says she loves musicals and she loves Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So she
You did a great
needs
job.
to go see the Timothy Chalamet one because she was
Yeah.
concerned that he wouldn't be that
He
good.
wouldn't be good. And I get that. He's a little noodly.
Yeah, but he's awesome.
But it was so
as
good.
how's that?
So good.
Paul Atreides.
Paula Atreides.
That's for all you Dune fans. Anyway, thanks, guys. Until next time, we will
Catch you on the
catch you on the
flippity
flippity
flop.
flop.
Bye,
Bye,
friends.
friends.